Hi, I'm Michael.
And I'm Suzy.
Welcome to our home. The first memory I have is of her asking me if she could borrow my brush. My hairbrush. I had long hair at the time, and I was always brushing my hair, and she wanted to borrow my brush.
Our oldest is Jade, and she is 18 years old. Kaylee is our second daughter, and they're only a year apart. They're like Irish twins.
Emma Kate is 8, and she's great. And then there's Shaylin, who's just a love and a little, we call her a little button. She's our baby.
She's our dancer.
For a long time, I had a remodeling business, and the carpentry business was going very well, and we were doing lots of big projects. In 2008, my business really started to slow down, but I was in the middle of a few big projects, and I guess I was in denial about it, really. I figured things were going to get better, another job would come along. It was actually the week that the stock market really crashed several times in one week. It was September 15th in 2008. I remember the date, and it was probably one of the worst days of my life because I had to lay off all my guys, and
they were with us for 7 years, and they all have families.
So we were sitting in my office one day, just shortly after that, and looking at all of our bills and trying to figure out how are we going to pay all these bills because the income had basically stopped. And in the process, we were really just looking to save some money, so we met with a guy, a mortgage broker, and he was trying to refinance our mortgage because that was one of our biggest expenses. He couldn't help us. He said, well, if you need to make more money, you should take a look at something called send out cards, and we signed up. So I remember one morning when I was leaving for work, and I was really down that day, and I looked at Suzy, and I we knew we had this opportunity in front of us, but we weren't doing anything with it. And I looked at her and I said, we need to do send out cards, but I was scared. So finally I made the decision together with Suzy, we did it, and said, you know what, we need to just let go of this carpentry business because it's just not working. And when we did that, when we took that leap of faith, amazing things happened like the next day. I had my own business, but I was really a slave to that business. So with send out cards, it provides us the opportunity to have the freedom in our life that we want so that we can do with our time what we want to do with it. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy freedom.
I said to send out cards, I said to send out cards. I said to send out cards.
Send out cards has really made a difference in our life.